Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to Twisted Serenity. Thanks for clicking on my channel. So it's been a while you guys, and I just wanted to bring you guys some sweet little Valentine DIYs that I created. I hope you guys enjoy, and remember, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that bell notification to be notified when I post my next video. So with that being said, sit back and relax and craft with me. Let's get started. Okay, so for our first one, we're going to make like a little bacon cupcake Valentine thing. So those little molds I had created a while back using just some silicone. And I'm taking some air dry clay and I'm just going to somehow mold it into that little silicone mold. And I just want to try to get, this is not exactly like it's more like of a pie silicone thing. I didn't have a cupcake one when I was doing this project. So as you see, it looks more like a pie, like a little tart pie. So I just take a little needle and I'm just going to make those indentations that a cupcake has. And I just do that to all of the ones that I created, and I made about 6 of them. Now to create your little cupcake pan, you could hand paint it, or you could take this Rust-Oleum metallic spray paint and you could spray it. At this time I hand painted it, but I did make one that had the metallic spray paint, and I like the way the metallic spray paint looks way better than hand painted. I found that apple barrel dolphin gray looks closest like to the aluminum spray paint. So I'm going to paint 3 of them looking like chocolate cupcakes, and then I'm going to paint 3 of them looking like vanilla or golden cupcakes. So once I have them all painted, I take our little cupcake pan and I'm going to glue them right in our little spots. Now you don't have to make 6 of them. You could put like whatever else you guys want inside there. Just make it look fun and festive. Here I'm making our full whipped cream, just using some spackle. In this video, you guys, I'm going to make a full whipped cream you guys are going to see later on, but it's not with spackle. I did it with, it's called cream glue. And I did my own cream glue at home using Dollar Tree products. And if you guys want to see how I created that, let me know in the comments. And it looks way better than spackle does, you guys. So anyways, so I take our chocolate ones and I pipe them with vanilla. Well, I just say just some white full frosting, and then I decorate them with different sprinkles that I have. All these different sprinkles and stuff that I have, you guys do not sleep on Temu, you guys. But the only thing is, I would say once you go down that rabbit hole, you can't stop. It's so hard to stop because the stuff is so inexpensive. You get so much stuff, like nothing, barely. And you guys know I'm cheap. I don't like to waste stuff, but I grabbed a bunch of like Valentine and just colorful sprinkles that I could even use for the springtime. Just gonna embellish them all up, different Valentine sprinkles and different frostings. And that's honestly what's there for this one, you guys. How stinking cute is this? I did make one for Christmas, gingerbread theme, and I just love this one for Valentine's Day. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, you guys, on to the next. I'm starting with like this big ball of clay that I have, and I'm going to shape them into donuts. This clay looks, yes, a little weird, not a normal like store-bought clay, because I made this clay because once again at this time, I did not have anything at home, but I had stuff to make homemade clay. And let me tell you, I really loved it. And I even love the way it dried out because it dried in less than 24 hours and it did the job. So I'm shaping just some donuts, rounding them out, and then just taking my marker and poking holes right in the middle to give it that donut shape. Now I made 6 donuts, and now I'm going to go in and paint them. And as you can see, I have like different colors there. I have territorial beige, yellow, light yellow, white. So I just painted, I'm painting 3 of them just to give them like that, you know, regular donut color. And I'm just mixing up those colors. There's really no way, no rhyme or reason, I should say. And then I'm going to give it that little ring that the donuts have when they fry it, like, you know, fry it around. And I'm no pro at this, you guys, at fake foods, but I just love how some of the fake foods just look for the holidays. It's so cute. So if you guys want like a pro video, find somebody else. I'm just giving you guys just a little bit of how I do it. Now I'm painting the 3 other donuts chocolate, and for this color I'm just using, I believe it was burnt umber or melted chocolate. I think it was burnt umber. Now it's time to make the icing. So I had some caulk in a cup, some Mod Podge, And then I put it into like little individual cups to do different colors, and I added some paint. So once that was done, I decided to start icing up my donuts. I did one, as you can see, with the purple, the pink, the green. I did one in a chocolate one. And just a little tip, you see me tapping it just to get the bubbles out, and also to make some drippings on the donuts so the icing can look like it's dripping over. On my chocolate one, I wanted to look like faux nuts, so I used like that bedding, that animal bedding, and then I had some little fake strawberry like sprinkles, and I love the way that chocolate one came out. So once I had all our donuts iced and embellished, I wanted something to put them in. So I grabbed a little crate. Don't you notice I'm always saying little? Anyways, I grabbed a crate box from Dollar Tree, and I am going to paint it with some light pink by Apple Barrel. Once it was dried, I used my Cricut just to cut out the word Cupid's Bakery, and I transferred it onto the front of the crate. I added a little donut like charm that I got from Hobby Lobby years ago that was in my stash. I added some shredding into the box and placed my donuts in our little box. And that was it for this one. This is so stinking cute. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, on to the next, you guys. So these are 3 separate little pieces, but it's all going to be like the same thing. So these little toys, I grabbed them during Christmas time from Dollar Tree. And I was like, oh my God, I could make the cutest like little pieces for Valentine's Day because they already had hearts on them. I painted them with some Rust-Oleum, I think it was rose gold. And I painted all 3 of them in that color. But on the blender, I left like I don't know what that cup piece, like the regular pink. So for all 3 pieces, I'm going to go in with Mod Podge glitter and different color paints. And it's just all bright colors like blue, green, pink, purple, yellow. And some of the pieces on all the and some of the parts in all these little pieces, I do paint some, I do Mod Podge some, and then I do leave some of that rose gold color showing as well. Once I have them all painted and glittered like I want, I'm going to go in and take the little blender cup part. And since I left it pink because I still wanted it to be transparent, I glitter it up first and I paint it. But then I take some caulk and I fill the inside of the blender with some caulk so it could look like there's like a faux smoothie or something inside of our blender. So I'm just going around like the inside of it since it is transparent. And then I'm going to dummy it up. So basically add a piece of cardboard onto the top of it. Because then I took some spackle full whipped cream. And yes, those are 2 like little pieces of a roller that I stuck on the cardboard. So I won't have to use as much spackle. But I put some fake little sprinkles and I topped it off with our little top of the blender. And then I wanted to decorate the base of it. So I just used some puffy paint and some more faux sprinkles. And I stuck it back on its little base. And that was it for this one. Now moving on to our little hand mixer. It's going to be, so it's the hand mixer and the toaster. It's all going to be all the same. Just obviously, it has different parts. I paint it. I make sure I do the glitter, the paint. But those little pieces do come off. I painted part of them and I popped them back in. Now, this needed something more. So I had a little plastic bowl. These are like from the wedding section at Dollar Tree. And I painted it. And once it was dried, I put some felt white and pink hearts all around our bowl. And I dummied it up as well. And I painted the cardboard white. And I noticed that I had to stick a hole in it because I wanted the mixer to be inside the bowl. So this is more caulk. I'm going to just put caulk all on our cardboard. And once I was putting the caulk, I noticed that obviously like the mixer was like a little too heavy. It wasn't keeping it up. So I did have to go pop our cardboard back up. And I just took some dried beans and I stuck them inside our bowl and covered it back up. I just glued it back up, you guys, just to give it more weight. And once I did that, I sealed it up. I added more caulk to our bowl just to make it look like a little mixture. And then I put some faux sprinkles in there and mixed it up a little bit. And that was it for this one. Now onto our little toaster. So the same thing for our toaster. I'm going to paint it, glitter it up. Now the little toaster came with like a plastic toast, but it looked too fake for me. So I'm going to take the plastic toast in a heart-shaped cookie cutter. And I'm going to use the toast as a stencil to make a toast out of clay. And then I'm going to cut out a little heart. And I'm going to put it on our piece of toast. Now I also cut out another heart and made it kind of like a waffle toast. And I painted our little faux toast in waffle. And I decorated our waffle with some puffy paint and some faux little sprinkles. And I'm doing the same decor as I did on the other like mini appliances. I'm going in with the puffy paint, making some drippings. And I also put some pink spackle to look like some faux whipped cream on top of the toaster. And then I had the little word love cut out. And I painted it white and attached it to the front of the toaster. And that was it. I love how this came out. Okay, you guys, I have a wood crate from Dollar Tree. And we are going to make a book stack, of course. So on the first layer, I'm going in with that light pink from Apple Barrel. The second layer of the second book, I'm going to go in just with some white paint from Apple Barrel. And then the third layer, I'm going to go in with some caramel from Apple Barrel to make it look more, I didn't want it to go too dark, to make it look kind of like a chocolate theme. Once my books were dried, I printed out Love is Sweet to transfer on to our little fake book stack. Now I glue a piece of styrofoam to the top because I'm going to add faux whipped cream to the top of our book stack. And I just had to dummy it up. And I'm going to go in with like a pink color, a white color, and then a chocolate color. The pink and the white are spackle, but the chocolate color, you guys, I did a homemade cream glue, and I love the way it looks. I love the way it dries, and it looks real. Look at how smooth and creamy that looks. And if, like I said, if you guys want to know how I did that, comment down below, and I'll do a video of how I created the cream glue, which works, in my opinion, way better than spackle. I take some little puffy balls and fake sprinkles, and I put it on top of our faux whipped creams. And then I'm just going to grab all my embellishments. A lot of these pieces I created on my own with like some molds that I have. And so basically it's fake chocolates, fake cupcakes. And I embellished the whole top of the book stack up. You guys could do with whatever you have. Some of them I didn't even have molds. Some of them I just shaped them on my own. It took me a little while, but I did shape them on my own. And I stuck a bunch of little faux sweets that I created on skewer sticks so I could give them different heights on top of our book stack. And just have fun with it, you guys, because that's what it's about, just having fun while you're crafting. So on to the next, you guys. These are two of the foam dice from Dollar Tree, and I just painted both of them white. I've done them before where I've actually put balloons on them to save me from painting them. Well, a little tip, if you guys do paint them, add some Mod Podge so they don't crack. Once I had them painted, I just printed out some face decals on my Cricut. You guys could draw them on with markers or use stickers. Honestly, there's so many different options. And I transfer them onto our little foam dice. Now I'm going to go in and at first I'm going to do some puffy paint on top of our dice. And this is like homemade puffy paint just with our caulk, Mod Podge, and paint. And I'm going to put pink on one of them, like a pink color that I made, and blue color that I made on the other one. And then I add some faux sprinkles, and then I'm going to let that dry. So when you guys see me tapping it, it's just to get the bubbles out. And also I shake it from side to side a little bit, so just so it can have some drippings. So now I needed some little cheeks. And I had these little heart stickers from Walmart that I got at clearance for 50 cents. And I take 2 hearts for each of our little marshmallow faces. And I use them as cheeks. And how sticking cute are those? I'm not done yet. I cut out some little chocolate hearts. I used some clay to make some little fake donuts. I use some more clay to make fake cupcakes. I make a mini little fake sugar cookie using clay. And like you guys, like I said so many times, look in the toy section. Dollar Tree does sell air dry clay. They come in like little kits, and I buy the little kits in the toy section just to use the clay. Right now they have some Sesame Street ones, and you could just take the clay pieces out and use it for your project. Now, I wanted to make like a little mug on top of our little faux marshmallow. So I have those wood rings and I cut them in half and I painted them. And then I just took some clay and I add some paint to it and I shaped it into a marshmallow. I attached the wood ring to the side of the marshmallow and added some of the sticker hearts onto each of our little marshmallow mugs that we made. I took some puffy paint, added some puffy paint to the top of it, and I added some faux little whipped cream with sprinkles, and I think these are so cute, and those are going to go on top of our little marshmallow faces. So now that I have all my embellishments complete, now this is completely up to you. You could start attaching your little embellishments to your marshmallow faces, but I wanted to add some faux whipped cream to the top of it. Now this is not spackle, this is some cream glue that I made in the white color. And you see the difference how creamy it looks compared to spackle. So I added faux whipped cream to both of them, and then I started to embellish it with all of our little faux little sweets that we made. And like I said, I put some of them on skewer sticks to give it some height and so it could stay in place. So I added our little mug that we made, our cupcake, our little chocolate heart, and our faux little sugar cookie. And that was it for this one, you guys. Okay, so we're almost done, you guys. I have this little plastic dessert heart-shaped cup. I'm going to put some caulk, some Mod Podge, and some paint and mix it all up. And then I'm going to go in to our cup and I'm going to cover the face in the back of the cup and the sides as well to make it look like it's full. Then I'm going to go in with some, I'm not filling it up all the way to the top, but then I'm going to go in with some Mod Podge and some faux sprinkles, and I'm going to add it to that clear spot on the top that we did not cover. Then I'm going to go in and cover it with a piece of cardboard, and I lost the footage, you guys, but I added some spackle with some glitter to the top of where we put the cardboard on and just covered it with some faux little sprinkles. I'm using all my little embellishments that I have made, and these are all like basically clay and hot glue and some like little, what is it called, Cabotron pieces that I've had, and I just started to decorate it. I put a full little cupcake in there. I had some like little gummy bear charms. I had just a bunch of little things, and that was it for this one, you guys. Simple and easy. So these are all tier tray pieces, and what's a must in a tier tray? Beaded garland. So I'm keeping up with the theme. I already had some that I ripped off from other garland pieces that were already like blue, pink, red, white. I just painted some green, some purple, and I did like a darker blue. On the pink ones, I wanted it to look like faux, like little cake pops or something like that. So I took some puffy paint with some fake sprinkles and some glitter, and I just decorated those. I took some Mod Podge and some glitter on the white ones and put some faux sprinkles on those. You could leave the beads colored, plain, whatever you guys want. Like I said, I always just give you guys just inspiration. Is up to you guys, whatever you guys want to do with it. So I bead them on our twine, and then I have these charms. I'm sorry, not these charms, these little ornaments. You guys seen these from Dollar Tree for Valentine's Day. I take off the cupcake, and just to fit with our color scheme, I put some blue and green faux sprinkles on it. I had like a little tiny little cherry bead I added to the top of our little cupcake. And then on the other side of our garland, I wanted to make a tassel, and I had different ribbons that played into like the color scheme of everything. So I just attached some twine and ribbon to the other side and tied it onto our tassel, and that was it, you guys. Okay, you guys, on to our next one. I have this little round, and this is from Christmas time during Dollar General, but I got it for 10 cents after Christmas. You guys, check out your stores like Dollar General and stuff, because sometimes they throw out those sales during the holiday where you could take the pieces and remake them to fit your decor. So I took off the beaded pieces that they had in the front, and I just flipped it around, and I just gave it 2 coats of white paint, and then I paint the outer edge with some, it's like a dark, like fuchsia, no, it's not fuchsia, magenta color from Apple Barrel. Now, once I had it all painted and dried, I have these window clings from Dollar Tree, and I like the love word because it looked kind of candyish to me. So I just took some Mod Podge and I glued it onto our wood round. But then I found it to be like a little too plain. I was just going to leave it like that, but it was just a little too plain for me. And I felt like, yes, it fit in with our theme, but not too much. So I took some puffy paint and I just started going around our little wood round, adding some glitters and some faux sprinkles to it. And I just did that to complete the whole, to the completely, the, start that again. I just did that around the whole, our little round, our little circle round. You guys, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I haven't did a video in so long. I'm losing myself here. Me and the kids have been sick. I had pneumonia for like over a month. It was so bad. There's been a lot of family issues. I just ask you guys to keep me and my family in your prayers. Going through a lot here. But that was it for that one, you guys. On our next one, you guys, I'm just taking some Lint Tower blocks and I'm gonna use some wood glue and glue two together. And I did about 10 of them. And sorry it's so close, you guys. The stand for to hold my camera while I film broke. So I have like a little small stand, but it doesn't zoom out so much. Once I had them glued, I just painted them up and I painted all of them white. And you guys, I just want to thank you guys. A lot of you reached out to me while I have not been on here. And you guys are always so kind. And honestly, it makes my heart so happy that you guys do look for me when I'm not around. And I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys don't even understand. So obviously I'm turning these into little envelopes. So I'm just taking my ruler and my pencil. And I'm just making like the little envelope. Where the envelope closes. And I did go over that with marker. And I was just showing you guys those little heart charms that I have. And if you guys don't have anything like that, Dollar Tree has those heart picks. You guys could use those. And you guys can even repaint them. So like I said, I went over the lines with some markers. And then I just glued the hearts onto them. And how stinking cute are these? And so inexpensive to make. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys so much. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed creating this for you guys. It feels good to be back. And like I said before, thank you guys always for supporting me. And if you like what you see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And turn on that bell notification to be notified when I post my next video. So with that being said, as I always say, this world could throw you twists and turns, but always make good choices. To the next one, you guys.